Hi, I'm Camila Rojas and I'm going to talk about nutrient pollution. Nutrient pollution is a process where too many nutrients, mainly nitrogen and phosphorus, are added to bodies of water and can act like fertilizer, causing excessive growth of algae. Nutrients can run off of land in urban areas where lawn fertilizers are used. Pet and wildlife wastes are also sources of nutrients. Nutrient pollution is one of America's most widespread, costly, and challenging environmental problems, and it's caused by the excess of nitrogen and phosphorus in the air and water. Nitrogen and phosphorus are nutrients that are natural parts of aquatic ecosystems. Nitrogen is also the most abundant element in the air we breathe. Nitrogen and phosphorus support the growth of algae and aquatic plants, which provide food and habitat for fish, shellfish, and smaller organisms that live in the water. This type of pollution has impacted many streams, rivers, lakes, bays, and coastal waters for the past several decades, resulting in serious environmental and human health issues and impacting the economy. Too much nitrogen and phosphorus in the water causes algae to grow faster than the ecosystems can handle. For example, nitrogen and phosphorus pollution from Illinois and other states in the Mississippi River basin has helped create a dead zone as large as the states of Connecticut and Rhode Island combined together. This happened in the Gulf of Mexico, where the oxygen is so depleted by decomposing algae that fish and other aquatic life can no longer live. You might be wondering, how does this affect us? Well, some types of algae emit toxins, so algae overgrowth occurs due to the nutrient pollution. Coming in contact with these toxins can cause stomach aches, rashes, and more serious problems. This is in the water we drink, that's why some chemicals are used to treat it, but we don't know that these chemicals are also bad for our health. Also, swimming in this water is harmful too. So, I drink this water and I like to go to the beach and swim, but it's going to harm me. And that's why I'm a stakeholder, and this is affecting me and all of us. These are the top 5 sources of nutrient pollution. The first one is called municipal sewage, which is the most common source of nutrient pollution, and particularly in South America and Asia and Africa. The second ones are agricultural fertilizers that are often applied to crops in excess. Chemical fertilizers containing nitrogen and phosphorus seep into the groundwater or are washed away as runoff. Then we have the livestock waste, that manure from animal production, which is often used as fertilizer and contributes to additional nitrogen and phosphorus. The fourth one is stormwater drainage, that happens when stormwater runoff washes nutrients from residential lawns and impervious surfaces into nearby rivers and streams. And our last one is aquaculture, that is direct discharge of excrement and eaten food and other organic waste generates concentrated amounts of nitrogen and phosphorus in the water surrounding fish farms. Here we have again our main sources that, as we said, they come from animals, crops, and municipal sewage. As we can see, this is a closed cycle because it only has inputs, so there's no way that the nitrogen or phosphorus is going out of the water. In this picture, we can see the pollution related with dissolved oxygen in the Pacific Ocean, and we can see how the currents affect to it. And is there someone trying to solve this problem? Where there are many ways to solve personal nutrient pollution, but no one has solved completely yet general nutrient pollution. Some ways to reduce personal nutrient pollution are use less fertilizer, which contains nitrogen, picking up pet waste, keeping leaves and grass clippings on the lawn, directing downspouts into plant beds rather than down the driveway, driving less, or getting your septic system inspected annually. So, what's happening right now? Right now, there are more than 400 dead zones in the world's ocean, as we can see in the picture, covering an area 4 times as great as in 1950. The largest, in the partially enclosed Baltic Sea in Europe, often covers more than 20,000 square miles. So, the conclusion that I got is that given all the information we already covered above, we conclude that nutrient pollution is a serious problem that the government can't solve yet. And that's why each of us has to put a little bit of our effort to help this problem. And I think we learned that this is affecting all of us and all of the world, and that we have to react. Also, that we are changing ecosystems and animals' lives if we continue letting this happen.